This is my last full week before I turn 28 years old. That's like firmly late 20s. And I don't really know how I feel about that. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Astrid and this is my YouTube channel where I make vlogs and chat about rubbish and just sort of share my week with you guys. I've been doing this since the beginning of the year, so this is week number 16 now, and it is my last full week of being a 27-year-old. And the weird thing is, I'm actually not really having a crisis about it yet. I often get very severe birthday blues around this time of year. I don't know what it is, it just makes me, I'm quite a reflective person anyway, as in like self-reflective, not like I wear a lot of silver. And aging, it feels weird, doesn't it? I feel like aging makes everyone feel a bit weird, the idea of getting older. The reason for that might also be that I'm spending my birthday in Florida this year, so I'm actually going to Orlando very soon, and so I'm so stressed with like tying up loose ends at work and trying to pack for Florida, and I've had like several other stressful situations going on in the background. And so maybe I just haven't really had time to think about the fact that it's my birthday yet. But either way, one thing that I do every year before my birthday is just try and get everything a little bit in order. It's kind of like an excuse for a bit of a fresh start, isn't it? And I actually said this in last week's vlog as well, because it was the beginning of the new tax year. Look, I'll take any excuse for a fresh start. And I think that's a good thing. It keeps me excited to be alive. But yeah, every year before my birthday, I try and have a big clean. I sort myself out from head to toe. I dyed my hair, I think it was last week or the week before, so I don't need to do that. But other than that, everything is very much in need of being done. Over the last almost year now, I have been decluttering my house, as you guys will know, because I never shut up about it. And that is actually making cleaning a lot easier. I'm pleased to report. I feel like I finally had a bit of a breakthrough with it. It's quite late in the day now. This evening I'm going to focus on, I think I'm going to clean my makeup brushes and like a few of those little bits that I have left for far too long. I'm just going to address them. I'm going to try and get my stuff sorted so that like internally I feel calm and relaxed, and then towards the end of the week I'm gonna have like a bit of a physical glow up, because then I'm going away, so it makes sense to kind of wait until later in the week rather than just having to do it again. I have booked an eyebrow appointment, and that's going to be my first brow appointment in like 2 years, so I'm actually kind of nervous because I'm so jumpy. I get them waxed and tinted, normally at Benefit Cosmetics, but I've never done it in London. I normally do it when I'm at home, like in my family home in Norwich. So I'm kind of scared of the London Benefit brow girlies. Because I am such a wimp. When they rip the wax strip off, I jump out of my skin. I go so red and blotchy and it's so embarrassing. But it needs to be done because I'm actually really struggling to fill my brows in. So yeah, we're going to start off with like an internal glow up, and then we're going to move on to an external glow up. Speaking of internal glow up, I need to drink a lot of water. I don't think I've drunk anything apart from coffee today, and that is not good. That is not the behaviour of a successful 28-year-old. And then I'm going to get cleaning. I said to Charlie the other week my favourite food was salmon en croûte, and I haven't had it in ages. And I've been in a really funny mood today, and we were going to have salmon and rice tonight because we've got loads of salmon in the freezer from when we went to Costco a few weeks ago. And Charlie turned to me earlier and went, "Do you want salmon en croûte?" And I was like, well, I don't know how to make it. And neither did he, but he's just whacked one out. Hold on.
It's not that good.
Are you joking?
It looks horrendous.
It looks sensational. It's also absolutely massive. So we've figured out the 2 salmon fillets are here and here. So we're just gonna like cut it down in the middle. I've made some veg. And this is gonna be an absolutely sensational dinner. Done lots of veg to go with it, so we've got some chili salted, tender stem broccoli and kale, and then just some petit pois.
Correct.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm working late because I'm a singer. Inside my head right now is basically the new Sabrina Carpenter song on loop. There's 2 songs in that loop though, and the problem is that it's that song and then the one of the songs from the Nativity. It's April. I lied to you yesterday, didn't I? Yeah, so sorry about that. I said I was going to do some cleaning, but actually it was already like nearly 7 p.m, so I'd spent all day doing admin. And then Charlie arrived and started making just the most ridiculous dinner. Honestly, it was so good. 10 out of 10 would recommend finding yourself a boyfriend just for that, really. I know a lot of them don't do that, but if you can find one that is also a chef, you're onto a winner, speaking from experience. Anyway, it's now like 10:30. I've actually done quite a lot of work already this morning. I got up quite early, but as you can tell, the office is an absolute dump, which is the result of many declutters. I've got some clothes up there ready to pack for holiday. This is my Vinted pile, and a lot of it is actually sold on Vinted, so I need to sort that out. I've got this pile here, which is clothes that need to go in my winter suitcase once I've gotten my summer suitcase out, because I do my wardrobe changeover seasonally. So like, I know where everything is, but I definitely need to sort it out. And then the desk is just a whole other issue, so I actually think I might start with the desk. Are you ready for a speed clean? Let's go. Look how much better this looks. And there's the desk side. It feels so much better in here now. But this room still is kind of being used as a dumping ground at the moment. Well, kind of a dumping ground, kind of like an online shop, because most of the stuff is for Vinted. And Charlie keeps his stuff in here as well, so it doesn't clutter up my bedroom when he's staying, which is most of the time. What?
Which is most of the time.
It is most of the time. Isn't it?
No comment.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But all of that will have to change soon, because at some point just after Florida, I'm actually getting a new sofa bed in here. I completely forgot to vlog it when I bought it. It was back in Norwich a few weeks ago. But it is a very big sofa bed. So I think the whole feeling of this room will change when that arrives. And also at some point I will move out the dining room table that I'm currently using as a desk. Some of you may remember that a few weeks ago, I added this little chili oil bottle to my kitchen, which I absolutely love, and I'm so excited to be getting like some little bits that I really like to put out on the counters. So this is one of them. It's just so nice looking around the kitchen and being like, oh, I love that, I love that. We got a coffee machine recently, which is in like a yellow colour that I really like, and I've got some bits on the way to kind of make that into a little coffee corner. So I think that'll be a project for after Florida, even though the stuff should be arriving this week. Obviously, as you guys saw, I also painted this butter dish, which I chose the red because it goes well with the chili oil bottle, and I kind of wanted to start tying all of that in, but also because I think it goes quite well with the grey of the cabinets with this like colour combo. I don't know. But then the other day I was actually thinking about wanting more little bottles like this to have like different oils and cooking stuff in, so that it looks more like a little eclectic little collection rather than just like a one-off chili oil bottle. And then when we went to Oliver Bonus the other day to buy one of my friends a birthday present, Charlie actually spotted another little bottle which I had seen online and loved, but I was telling myself to pace myself, and he bought it, which is so cute. So I am now going to unbox that and film an Instagram reel with it, to be honest, because the chili oil bottle has, I think, 1.2 million views on Instagram, so I'd like to replicate some of that success with this. But look at it, it's for oil and vinegar, so we've got some extra virgin olive oil and some balsamic vinegar to put in here, and then it's going to sit next to the little chili oil bottle. It's gonna look so cute. I'm sorry, look how cute they look together. It looks like we're harvesting potions or something. I'm absolutely obsessed. Now I want more. It's turning me into a monster. We've just been into Morrisons. Stop waving it threateningly. To get a few bits for an ad that I am doing with Nutmeg, which is the clothing brand that's stocked in Morrisons. I've worked with them for years now, and they do some really good bits, especially around the summer.
They are fantastic, aren't they?
They are very good.
There's some really, really nice bits in there.
Yeah, no, it was really good actually. Maybe I'll do you a little haul later so you can get a sneak peek, but that I'm going to be shooting that while I'm in Orlando, I think.
I think supermarket clothes get really bad rap.
Yeah, you know what, actually, they are always just so reliable. They're really well priced.
Do you know also what Morrisons do? A very good paracetamol. Very good paracetamol.
If you don't know what the TikTok sound is, that's what he's referencing.
You know who does a good paracetamol? Morrisons.
They also do good drumsticks apparently, because Charlie's decided to start a band in the car.
Yeah, Amy's going to be my singer.
Am I?
Yeah.
Show them your instruments then.
Yeah, so I'm just taking off the labels. This is the main drum.
The main drum.
And then this is the stick that goes with it, and it's.
Oh wow.
But the funny thing is that Amy, literally not so long ago, probably about half a minute before you started filming, you looked at me and went, "Can you stop that? They're not bloody musical instruments." And now you're encouraging me. So which one is it, Amy?
Whichever one I choose at the time.
Ah, yeah. Classic. Imagine living in those flats.
Why?
Right by Morrisons.
Is that your dream?
Yeah. I could go there for a good paracetamol every night. But
I wouldn't recommend that.
No, me either. But they do very good Rollitos
Oh,
there.
they do, like Serrano and cream cheese. They're like, oh my god, they're so good. We've tried them from loads of different supermarkets.
Oh my god, it's almost like...
We've tried them from loads of different supermarkets and literally nowhere compares, not even M&S.
M&S they're actually not great from M&S.
Everything else is fantastic from M&S.
But
it's just the
Morrisons, if you're watching, I would like a supply
of Rollitos.
Of Rollitos.
Yeah, fair enough.
And if you can't provide me with a supply, give me the ingredients and I will make them. I
think I could probably give you know what, the ingredients is probably on the bottom of that.
Nah, because the ingredients will just say like soft cheese, and but the thing is, it has to be a specific type of soft cheese. Because if you think like soft cheese can be anywhere from Philadelphia to like...
Well, have a look, what does it say?
I can't be asked to reach over.
You just had it.
Oh.
Lazy?
You're lazy.
Fair enough.
Papas rolls of Serrano ham with cream cheese. Full fat soft cheese. Exactly, all it says is full fat soft cheese, so you know.
Yeah.
Serrano ham.
Although it's probably Morrisons. If we went into Morrisons and saw if they sold a Morrisons own brand full fat soft cheese, it's probably just that.
Yeah, fair enough. But I'm really hungry now.
Even after the Rollitos.
They even smell perfect.
Sniffing it like a candle.
I would much rather a Rollito smelling candle than half the other bloody candles that you get in supermarkets and stuff.
Morrisons clothing haul. Basically, I got 3 outfits, so I'll show you to them. I'll show them to you in outfits. I swear I can't just say a full sentence this week. All my words are coming out muddled. But the first outfit that I got, actually I'll tell you the price of these outfits as well, because I was really impressed. So I got, bearing in mind these are for like peak of summer, so I'm going to be shooting them in Florida, so I was shopping for very warm weather. I got a plain white bodysuit and this, which is a skirt. Look how cute it is. I love it. It's like embroidered khaki. I don't know how well you can see the colour in this light, but it is definitely more green than brown. I feel like on camera it's maybe showing up a bit brown. But I just thought that for outfit 1, perfect. And the top is £8 and the skirt is 16, so £24 for that whole outfit, which is super cute. I'll just wear like sandals or trainers with it, I think. And then I got a little...
Hi guys.
Huh? Oh.
Did they even see that I was there?
I don't know. Then I got this like monochrome outfit, which I actually really like. I got this pair of linen rich shorts. I sized up in these. They look very comfy. They're like elasticated waist, and they cost £14, which I thought was very reasonable for something I'll get a lot of wear out of. And I'm gonna wear that with the same as the white bodysuit, but in black. This is £8, so £22 together. And then I also got this little white, like short sleeved, kind of crinkly, so it doesn't matter if it gets a little bit creased, which I love, button down shirt, which I would wear open, I think, with those, just for a bit of a layer, for a bit of shape, bit of something interesting. And this cost £14, so if we have 14, 14 and 8, that's £36 in total. And all of these items are things that I could wear with loads of different combinations. Speaking of, actually, the last outfit uses the same shorts, the white bodysuit from earlier. So this is our base, white bodysuit, black shorts. And then over the top, I love this is probably my favourite thing actually, I got this stripy blue and white shirt, which I think is so cool, and it's like really lightweight and lovely for the summer. I sized up in this as well, so it'll be quite oversized, and I just think it's really nice. Like, it's quite bright, nice and breezy. I'm very pleased. I love my little haul. Good morning. We're halfway through the week, and actually the flat is a lot more under control. Last night after I finished filming, I did like the world's biggest bedroom cleanup. Like, I think after decluttering the wardrobe last week, I actually felt able to put stuff away that has been like sitting on the desk of doom for longer than I care to admit. And also what I'm noticing with the declutters is that, does anyone else do that thing where when you try and tidy stuff up, what you're actually doing is just like sort of shoving it in places and making things like fake tidy? So they're sort of good in the short term because it feels like you've made progress, but you know deep down that in the long run you've not done yourself any favours. I am often very guilty of doing a lot of that. In my defence, it's because the places where I should be tidying those things away into are usually so packed full that I just have to sort of shove things in and close the door and hope for the best. But now that I've been doing the declutters for a while, I'm finding that when I'm cleaning, I'm actually able to put stuff away into like where it should live, and that the cleaning is far more successful and lasts so much longer. So I'm hoping, now that the wardrobe's done and now that I've given the bedroom a big clean, there's a few bits on the surfaces that need to be put away today, and like I want to hoover and dust it so that it's completely done. But I feel like for the first time in my life I'm actually setting myself up for success with it. The fact that yesterday I could just go through a pile of laundry and just put it away without wrestling with any drawers, without everything falling off hangers, blah blah blah, like, oh my god, it made such a difference. I am still having quite a bad time mentally. My anxiety is through the roof this week, so I've ended up having to cancel lots of plans, which I'm kind of beating myself up for. But I am actually going to go out today, so I'm up nice and early to get ready to go. This morning I'm going into central London with my friend Lucy to get some last bits for the holiday. She's actually going on holiday as well, so that's quite handy to have like an errand running friend. And then I'm going to a couple of events, I think, but at least one of them is with Jess and Chloe, so that will be nice. Although I'm going to take my laptop in so I can attempt to do some work, but it is just so annoying because it's so heavy and I'm going to have to carry it around all day. That is one thing about London that I don't enjoy. Like when I'm in Norwich, I use my car like a portable locker. I just bring out anything that I could need, and if I don't need it, then I don't carry it around, I just put it in the car. And as someone who has a lot of back problems, it's an absolute lifesaver. But in London, you're on your own kid, it's not happening. Also, I feel like I've been looking especially crusty in the looks department this week. Whenever I see myself on camera, I'm like, ooh. And I think it's actually because I've been using a slightly different foundation to normal. And even though I like the formula of the foundation, I think the colour is making me look like ghostly. So I'm not going to fake tan yet because I want it to be fresh for when I go away. But I'm doing a big skincare routine this morning. I'm going to try and make myself look a bit more alive for going out today because it's not been doing wonders for my self-esteem. Hair and makeup done. I do look a bit less dead, don't I? Now I need to quickly find an outfit. Outfit is on. I've gone for some little red, like, tailored trousers. This cute little cherry jumper that I got a few summers ago and completely forgot about until I did the wardrobe declutter. And then I'm not taking a handbag today because I've got too much stuff. I'm just going to take this tote bag. And in here I have a portable charger, some lipstick and lip gloss, some pencils, a notebook, and my book copy of Wicked, because I was going to take my laptop, but one, I can't be bothered to carry it in, and two, I actually really want to do a video before the Wicked film comes out, but for that video I have to read the Wicked book. So I'm kind of forcing myself today, rather than just taking my laptop in and like spending loads of time sort of wasting time pushing buttons and sending a few emails that I could do on my phone, the time that I spend working in coffee shops today is going to be spent reading Wicked and making notes. And that's quite fun, I think. Wow. Not me, screenless. Well, I've still got my phone and this camera, actually, never mind. I've come into Tottenham Court Road Primark to try and find some tights because I refuse to buy tights from anywhere other than Primark, really. Occasionally I get them from M&S if I want a particularly nice pair. I can't find them, but they do have some really nice other bits in, but there are lots of people in here. Look how cute these little socks are with the embroidered strawberries. Are they all strawberries? Oh yeah, they're all strawberries. They're not all embroidered though. I love this little stripy set. I think that's so cool. It says it's pyjamas, but I would definitely just wear that as an outfit with a little top underneath. I love this print that they've got. I think it shows up more blue on camera, but in real life it's more like greeny blue. It's stunning. They've got like shorts. I think these are meant to be pyjamas, but again, I would just wear these like normally. I really like that dressing gown. That I would not wear normally. That would be pyjamas. Tights secured. I just need to go and pay for them. I know that some people find tights really uncomfortable, but I've actually found, oh, I love those shorts. God, they've got some really nice stuff in here. I've actually found that when I am in the heat or whatever and I want to wear skirts and things like that, my thighs rub together, and I've found that tights are the best way to stop that happening. I then wear like an extra pair of pants over the top, basically, so it is quite a lot of layers, but to be honest, the feeling of being a little bit too hot around the midsection, I'd take that any day over like my thighs cutting together. So that's what we're doing. Maybe not every day, but like I'm gonna take them as an option. Right, I found my friends and we're all hanging out in, where are we? Seven Dials Market. When you asked where we were, I even said Spitalfields Market earlier, which is like you're like, guys, where are you? And then I was like, something's wrong. But yeah, here we are, trying to do some work.
Trying being the opposite word.
Yeah, it's not going very well.
My boss will live, don't know what else to do out.
That sounds very productive. I asked Jess to bring her iPad in today because you might have noticed that I'm changing up my thumbnails a little bit, and she's going to turn my handwriting into a font.
What have you got in your vibe when you good sentence? What's your vibe? What? No, we're going to do it. But like, how does it look when you picture it in your room?
I don't really know. I tend to write quite joined up, but I think that's quite complicated for what we need.
I can only do individual,
yeah,
and I can't speak to individual letters.
So what are my options?
Like, what kind of like brush do you want me to use? Do you want it to be quite like thick? Do you want it to be like thinner? Do you want it to be like a pencil? Or
like a pencil, I think like a pencil. Yeah, maybe. Do you think? I want it to look handwritten.
It will look handwritten no matter what brush that I use. You know, like the font that we use for Girlies IRL? That's obviously my handwriting, and that looks handwritten even though it's still...
Yeah, true.
Like, it's like a solid block, uniform line. There's no like variation in the sort of width of it at all. What's the vibe?
I'm not sure. What do you think?
Wasn't listening, what?
Do I want my handwriting to be a solid line or like a pencil?
Solid line.
Do you think?
For a thumbnail, yeah.
Okay, that's 2 votes for solid line. Let's go for that then. Yeah. Yeah, solid line?
Like a thin one.
Solid line.
Yeah, because it's already busy enough without like extra texture.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, let's go for solid line then.
I'm gonna find you a brush to do that with.
Oh, this is going to take me so long. I'm such a perfectionist with things like this. Isn't it so weird that everyone's handwriting looks different?
Yeah, really weird.
Do you know what I mean?
Because it seems we've all been to school to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
It would just be
So
like,
different. And the thing is, mine is different depending on what day I'm writing something down.
Yeah.
Mine never.
Like, I've already got your handwriting font loaded up on my Canva, but if I put your handwriting font on it wouldn't look the same as my handwriting.
No, and I actually think people would be able to find it myself.
Yeah, actually people really give off the vibe of their own handwriting, don't they?
And mine
yeah.
isn't my handwriting. My handwriting is different to the
get
font
really
that
self-conscious about my
I like my
handwriting.
handwriting.
Thank you. I pay a lot of attention to people's handwriting.
So do I judge them
I
on
can't
it.
imagine what yours looks like.
Once you see it,
It makes sense.
like you'll be able to, you'll go, that's Amy's. If we all wrote the same sentence down on a bit of paper, you would be able to tell.
Should we give it a
who is
go?
your handwriting actually.
I
yeah.
don't know if I've seen it.
I don't know. I thought it would be like swirly-whirly, but it's very...
Yeah.
When you wrote us a card last year, I was like,
I'm sure you'll write a sentence and I'll
oh,
see if I can figure it out.
yeah, let's do that. We're all going to write the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog on this piece of paper, and then Lucy's going to guess whose handwriting is whose.
I have a bit of everything in there.
Jess has started vlogging, by the way, if you didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, here she is. Yeah, it's time. Right, are you ready? Right.
Okay. This actually isn't as easy as I thought it was going to be.
Really?
I think this is Jess.
Interesting.
I think this is Jess. I think this is Chloe. And this is Amy.
Interesting.
Drum roll. Incorrect.
One right.
What's the right one?
Chloe's right.
That's you.
Yeah.
You give this energy.
Yeah.
Lazy and chaotic.
I really thought this was Jess because it looks like a very like fonty handwriting.
Exactly. But my actual handwriting is not very neat. It's only when I put my mind to it and do like hand lettering.
Yeah.
That's neat.
I've got, like,
that was my
very-
logic because that looks like lettering.
I've got very like doctor's handwriting.
I take a really long time to write anything, and I really overthink it all. Anyway, back to task. This is what Jess has just given me to turn my handwriting into a font, and basically I have to zoom in, and then with the pencil, this is my left hand.
Oh,
Perfect. We are now here for the Dusk Spring Summer 24 launch event, and I'm very excited. I've never actually owned a piece of Dusk furniture, but I look at their website regularly.
So I have a tab that is permanently open of one of their Ottoman beds, and every so often I look at it and I go, is today the day that I'm going to buy it? And I haven't so far, but I am, you know, I'm close to it, and it's been open for a good 6
There's
or so
one
months.
like console table that I've literally had my eye on for years, and every now and again I check if it's still on the website. Look how stunning this bed looks. It looks like a hotel bed.
I really want to jump on it.
Love
I know I'll be
the,
shouted at.
the fact that it like sticks out of the sides. It looks really cozy.
Yeah.
It's like a den.
Yeah, and I think it makes it feel really luxe and expensive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and actually they're really reasonably priced because like I said, I've had the tab open for such a long time.
Yeah.
They're not very expensive at all, but I think that little bit that comes out, it makes it look
so like
fancy.
yeah, definitely.
I'm a big
I
fan.
also love these blankets. I've got my eye on this
And
yellow
they're so
one.
soft. I would quite like the pink one.
Yeah,
Really, really lovely.
they're lovely.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah, big
Do
fan.
you know who would like this? Paul.
Oh, he would. Just as
Like lying
cat
on my blankets. When I take that, so I've got like a big pink blanket over the end of my bed, and I take that off and put it on the floor at night, and he sleeps there while we're in bed. That's his spot. He doesn't sleep in a cat bed, even though he's got a very nice one.
Yeah.
He likes to sleep at the end of the bed on a blanket.
Aww.
He would love that.
Yeah, he would. What I actually love about this is these. I've seen some similar ones before, but I love the fact that they are just completely plain white and so like crisp and stunning. But then there's like these little bobbly bits around the edge because they just make it a little bit more interesting. And I love that. They've got such a lovely like colour palette.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I love it.
Like very nice neutrals.
I'm going to take some of them for my scrapbook.
I'll have one of those.
She's a thief.
I'd rather be snoozing.
We've returned to our previous spot and it is much louder in here now, but Jess is just finishing off my font and I'm so excited! I
I know you guys will have already seen it because you will have seen it on this thumbnail, but I've not seen it yet. Go on then.
Okay, so
The grand reveal.
This is the reveal, and it is hopefully the title of this vlog as well. So it's like a little glimpse.
Yeah. Oh my god, it looks so good. Sorry, as if that's my handwriting. You could forge any letter now and say I wrote it.
I could say this is actually genuine from the hand of Amy Astrid.
I owe you £10,000.
Dear Jess King, I owe you £1 million from Amy Astrid. And I'd say, well, it's in her handwriting. And it would be.
So a little while later, I went to Franco Manca and had pizza for dinner, which was lovely. Charlie's here now, and we're about to watch Two Strangers Carry a Cake Across New York, which is a musical that I've never seen. I think it's new. I'm not 100% sure. But the set looks really interesting. I think there's like one suitcase that's like rotating around it, and obviously there's the like noise in the background. So I assume it's supposed to be like a baggage reclaim hall. Look, there's a suitcase. I'm intrigued by this. I've heard very good things.
Charlie and I are scrapping this morning because when I was in Morrisons the other day, I bought several new pairs of these like cotton rich trainer socks. Cotton rich socks are very important to me, and I think there is no better feeling than putting on a pair of socks that have never been washed, like fresh out of the packet. So Charlie just said, do you want me to wash these socks for you? And I was like, absolutely not, I love them. Like, I like wearing brand new socks. And he's horrified. Apparently, he washes all his socks before he wears them.
Thing is,
You're robbing yourself of so much joy.
I've robbed myself of so much joy by bloody having to work every day, but anyway.
That's not the point. I'm talking about socks.
Other people have touched them. Just think about the dirty hands.
My feet are dirty, probably.
Oh, how do you like that feeling?
I love the feeling of fresh socks.
It's disgusting.
You're disgusting. I'm having a very admin-y day so far. I've actually been sorting out the next Girlies IRL Theatre Club event, which is very highly requested after a certain something was announced last week. If you know what I'm talking about, please know that I am trying. But a certain show is in very high demand, and securing a group booking is actually quite difficult. Anyway, I've just done my makeup, and oh my god, my brows are just impossible because they're so grown out. So I've booked a brow appointment, and honestly, every day since I've even considered having one a couple of weeks ago, I've just been like, please get me to this brow appointment. So let's pop to the shops to get a few last minute holiday bits. I should probably change out of my joggers, shouldn't I? Yes. I've put some clothes on. I'll even put some jewellery on. But I will not put a proper bra on. That's where I draw the line. Nice sunglasses. You're Florida ready, aren't you?
Oh, what a day. Oh.
Whoop, whoop. Don't look at me with such disdain.
Oh, what a time.
Also, just before I go, I completely forgot to talk about the show last night. It was fantastic. Like, one of the best things I've seen this year. I would say I've seen quite a few shows this year, and I was talking yesterday about I've seen quite a lot of bad theatre this year. I've seen more bad theatre this year than I ever have before, and I think part of that is because I get invited as like press, so they're not necessarily things I would have picked. But so far this year I've only seen 2 shows that I would consider to be 5-star shows in my opinion, and those shows are Standing at the Sky's Edge, which is absolutely brilliant. It's on at the Gillian Inn Theatre, so like near Covent Garden, and it's about one flat in Sheffield, and it goes through the story of 3 different families who have lived in that flat at different points in time. It's really, really good, really clever, the music's beautiful, and it's just a really good story. I would give that 5 stars, definitely. It's also beautiful to look at, and there are points where, because you've got the 3 stories from the different decades going on, there are points when there are 3 like sets of people in one physical space, like one room, but somehow they still make it really clear who you're supposed to be watching at what point, and obviously they like can't see each other, they don't interact with each other because they're there in different times. It sounds weird, it's really good. But Two Strangers Carry a Cake Across New York was my second 5-star show of the year. It was brilliant. There's just 2 cast members in it, just like a really lovely story, a couple of twists and turns. fantastic performances, and it was genuinely funny. I feel like it's quite rare that I see a musical that is like genuinely funny enough that the whole audience is laughing, but there were like multiple points last night where everyone was laughing, and yeah, I don't know, I just loved it. I thought it was really, really good. So that's my second 5-star show of the year done. My 4-star shows this year have been Wicked, Bonnie and Clyde, and Witness for the Prosecution. Here we are in Westfield. I've not been here in ages. So much has changed. They've got a Bath and Body Works shop. They've got a Greg's. God, it's all happening. But I'm headed to Boots. I've just bought Chloe and Jess's birthday presents, which is very exciting because we've got a birthday dinner for Chloe tomorrow, and Jess's as well. I'm away as well, so I need to make sure they're all wrapped and ready. Brow appointment completed. My skin looks a bit red at the moment, but my god, they look so much better. And I also did the pre-holiday shop, although I couldn't get the eyeliner that I wanted or the heat protection spray, so I'm going to try and get those online. Charlie's carrying everything, which is amazing for me. Happy new Taylor Swift album day to all of you who celebrate, and a double album, no less. What a lovely thing to wake up to. I'm about to do the biggest skincare routine you've ever seen in your life. The brows are looking absolutely sensational. I can't believe they look like this and I've got nothing in them right now. It's going to make my makeup so much quicker, but I really need to get on top of my skincare. So like I said, I've been feeling really just like crusty. I'm not having a good time. Oh wait, let me go get like a flannel or something. Got it. Yeah, I really have not been taking great care of my skin recently. I keep leaving my makeup on and like getting too comfy on the sofa at night, and then by the time it's time to take it off, I'm too tired and I'm not taking it off properly. But that's enough calling myself out. I've brought some of my absolute favourite products through. This is like the guest bathroom. Even just washing my face with water, there's still makeup on. That's grim. And I'm just going to do a big old skincare routine while we catch up. This L'Oreal Cleanse and Glow is one of my all-time favourite cleansers, by the way. Honestly sensational. It smells so good. I'm really going to give myself a little facial massage. I watched a Molly May vlog the other day where she went for a facial at, I can't remember where she said it was. I think it was Selfridges in Manchester, and it was called Face Gym. Oh my god, it looked sensational. She looked so good afterwards, like so glowy. Her skin looked so like firm to her face. And I want that, but I'm not about to pay £100 for a facial. I looked it up, it was £100 for the facial. And like, fair play, queen, if you've got that money, you go for it. I paid £30 to have my brows done last night and bought a few new makeup bits, and that is my beauty budget done for a while. I love that product so much. It genuinely gives you such a lovely glow. I'm just trying to get the last of the dye off my skin, because whenever I have my brows dyed, my skin must be very like, I was gonna say porous, everyone's skin is porous, but you know what I mean. It really takes on a load of dye. Like when I dyed my hair, it genuinely took like 2 weeks for all the excess dye to come off my skin. Like even my hands, I'm such a mess. I'm like super congested at the moment in terms of my skin, like around my nose especially. So I'm gonna do a quick pink clay mask, which usually I find a little bit too drying for my skin, but I think as long as I really look after it afterwards, it should be okay. But basically everything just feels really like clogged up and just not feeling fresh. I actually think for the first time in my life, when I go on a plane next week, I might actually take like a plain skincare routine with like an eye mask. Now, is it just me or do I look like the Grinch? Do you know what I mean? I look like I've got a prosthetic nose on. That's hilarious. Do I need this anywhere else? Maybe like here. I don't want to do my full T-zone because actually my forehead's okay, and obviously in between my brows was waxed last night, so I don't want to like over irritate it. Wow, I look so good right now. Okay, I need to leave this on for 10 to 15 minutes. This is, I think it's pronounced Globe, but it's spelled Glow-B. And it says gentle clays combined with almond oil and vitamin E. I have used this one before, it is very nice. All right, well, I'm gonna go and sort my laundry out, and by the time I've done that, should be time to wash this off. It's been a little while, it has mostly dried, and I've just been watching some YouTube videos about how to dermaplane my face, because I have done it several times before and I love how it feels, but I always second guess myself about whether I'm actually doing it right. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. Like, my pores look a lot smaller, looks a lot less congested. That's exactly what I needed. I maybe need to do a couple more of those over the next week or so. And then I really need to settle on like what my skincare routine is, because at the moment I'm like trying way too many different things. I'm not in focus, and I don't really have like a set routine, and I think because of that I keep skipping skincare, which is very bad. Right, next, this might seem a bit intense because it is another exfoliation step, but I'm going to use my Clinique clarifying lotion. I know some people find this quite harsh on the skin, but I absolutely love it. It's basically, I used to work at Clinique, if you didn't know that about me, and so I'm quite well versed in most of their products. And it's, although actually they have brought out quite a lot of new stuff since I left, so that's not really true anymore, but this is a liquid exfoliant and it's got menthol in it, so it feels like minty on the skin. And I honestly, this is something that I often like miss out of my routine because I can't be bothered to go and get a cotton pad. I don't use a lot of cotton pads anymore. When I'm removing my makeup, I mostly use like reusable stuff. So I am quite guilty for skipping that step, even though I know it makes a really big difference. Anyway, now I'm moving on to dermaplaning. I'm using a Grace and Stella razor. They have like these little cases on. And if you've never done dermaplaning before and you've got no idea what I'm talking about, basically it's like face shaving, but for like peach fuzz and like little fuzzy bits. And it basically, it's not really I was gonna say it's not really cosmetic. That's not true, it definitely is. It's not about, you know, ill ugly facial hair. Well, it's not for me anyway. Although actually you can definitely see the hair that I have like around this area of my face and also on my top lip sometimes because I have such dark hair. But basically it's just like an extra exfoliation step, and it removes any little hairs and the sort of top semi-dead layer of your skin, and all of the dirt that gets trapped in the hairs and that layer of sort of dry, crusty skin. So I just find, first of all, it makes your skincare way more effective because the skincare doesn't get trapped by those little hairs. It like can permeate deeper into the skin, and they say that just after dermaplaning is a really good time to do like a hydrating mask or something. Look, there's not much hair, but you can sort of see where it has grabbed a few hairs. I actually find that it makes my makeup sit on my skin far nicer as well. I also painted my toenails last night. I'm not going to show you up close because putting my feet on the internet is feel weird, but they're like bright orange, which I love and I think is such a good like holiday colour. The glow up is underway. The brows really have made a world of difference. Oh, the way I nearly just carried on going through my eyebrows. That would have been an absolute disaster. That is my dermaplaning done. My skin now feels quite like dry, but that's okay. I'm gonna work on it. What am I gonna do next? I brought like everything through. I got very overexcited. This Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich Smoothing Serum. I've never tried this, but I also have the Boots Glow Serum, which I have tried and I love. What do? Let's go Bobbi Brown. I've heard a lot about this and everything has been very positive. Oh, sorry, that's stunning. Oh my god, my friend Abby uses this, and the second she started using it, her skin looked so like glowy, and I want my skin to look like that. Maybe, oh, I love this. Maybe this will be coming in the Florida bag. Who knows? I better know soon. I'm going to try and pack it. I was going to say tomorrow, but probably not tomorrow because we've got a Girlies IRL event, we've got a brunch. And actually the girls are on their way over here now. We're having a Girlies IRL meeting later, which we try and have like a big, we call the directors meetings, it makes us feel fancy. Although actually I suppose that is what it is, we are all directors of the company. But yeah, we try and have like a big directors meeting every few months just so we're all on the same page and like to have a look at what's going on and work out what we want to do next. We've got a lot of really exciting stuff going on at the minute. We had a very fun brand approach us earlier this week to book in a call about a potential event that we might be working on for the summer, which sounds so fun, and if it comes off I'll be so excited. But yeah, tomorrow we've got a brunch, so in my head I can't do any like holiday prep tomorrow because of the brunch, but actually the brunch is only like, I'll probably be there like maybe 4 or so hours. So I probably can do other stuff around it, but I'm just going to assume that I can't. I really wanted to gua sha my face today. I was really in the mood, but I can't find it. So I found this instead, which is just like a little facial, like, massaging tool thing. Oh my god, I haven't told you what I just used. This is a Pharmacy Honey Halo Moisturiser. This is such a stunning moisturiser. It's so like thick and luxurious, and it just feels so nice, and I can really feel it. Like, I think the combination of the dermaplaning and everything, it feels like it's really getting in there. But I don't normally then apply an oil on top, but because I want to do this like massage thing, I'm going to put some of this LMS Superfood facial oil on, which I also love. LMS is such a good brand. Everyone raves about their cleansing balm, and that's like one of their things that I haven't actually tried yet. Oh, this is so, oh my god, it smells so good. It makes me feel very bougie whenever I use facial oil, which is not very often, to be fair, but it makes me feel like I've had a proper facial, you know. One of my goals for my 28th year is to try and take better care of myself in like more of a long-term way. I spend a lot of money and a lot of time on makeup and things that like superficially improve the way I look, but things like skincare, for me, they often fall by the wayside. I think and even like beauty treatments, like up until this last year, I was someone that would literally grab the cheapest shampoo and conditioner on the shelf, because I was like, their shampoo and conditioner, how much difference can it make? But since taking my extensions out last, when did I take them out, like August or something, I've really realised that actually that that approach was wrong, I think, of me. And obviously there's an affordability aspect to it. Like, if that is what you can afford and that is what you want to do, then absolutely go for it. But since taking my extensions out, I've really tried to make a really active effort to take good care of my hair, and oh my god, my hair is like thicker than it's ever been. It is so much stronger, it's shinier, like everything about it is so much better, and it's finally growing. Like, if you guys have been around for a while, especially on my Instagram, you'll know I have struggled to grow my hair literally my entire life because of how much heat I put on it. But with like the proper heat protection products and the proper shampoos and conditioners and masks, genuinely my hair is like, it's growing, guys. It's grown like a couple of inches in the last 6 months, which is a lot for me. But one thing I know I need to do is get my hair cut more. I'm going to try and get a trim when I get back from Florida. Now I'm using the Bobbi Brown Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Eye Base. I've lost track of like what I was actually saying, but also I have a lot of back problems, as I think I might have mentioned in this vlog, if not it was last week's vlog, and I have always been told that I should be getting regular massages, but like I just haven't. Well, I've always sort of said to myself, well, I just don't have the money for that, but then I eat out all the time, so like I do have the money for that, I just don't budget properly. So yeah, one of my goals for being 28 is to take better care of myself, like in terms of my like actual body. I'm choosing peace recently. I'm going out a lot less, I'm saying no a lot more, and I want to start investing my time and money into myself and things that make me feel better and healthier. Skincare done. My face looks a bit red at the moment and this lighting isn't helping, but feels so good. Oh my god, I'm so glad I did that. I may be turning 28 in less than 3 days, but you best believe I'm slamming down 3 petit fruits for breakfast. I couldn't decide what flavour to have. I've got a strawberry, a raspberry and an apricot, so I just thought, well, I'll just have one of each then. It's not like it's that much yogurt, is it? What shall I start with? Let's go with strawberry. Charlie's still having a meeting and he's talking to his manager, and I can hear he's talking about influencers and I'm embarrassed. Guys, a very exciting delivery has just arrived, and Jess has also just arrived, but she didn't bring this. Delivery.
A gift, some might say.
Some might. Not Charlie though, because all you two do is bigger. This is a box from Piglet's Pantry, and we actually had Piglet's Pantry at a birthday picnic.
That was 2 years ago now.
I think it was 3, the one that I'm thinking about.
We had it at both, so it would be 2 and 3.
Oh yeah, but we love Piglet's Pantry, especially around this time of year apparently. But they've just sent through some of their new spring food bits. Basically they do like really stunning like afternoon tea, picnic kind of vibes, although it has just started hailing, which is what I found out when I went down to get this parcel. So maybe not picnic weather, but maybe an indoor picnic. Oh, it says hello spring afternoon tea. Prepared on the 18th of April, best before the 20th, used by the 23rd. Look how stunning this is. We've got some jam for the scones, which are in there, I think. Sausage rolls, Scotch eggs, quiche, multiple cakes. This is going to be fantastic. Okay, we're in the office. I'm about to eat a Kinder bar, and I thought I would show you everything that I ended up purchasing yesterday, because I did my little pre-holiday shop that was far more expensive than I wanted it to be, but makeup's expensive nowadays. I mean, it always has been, but I swear it's gotten worse recently. The first stuff I've got here is all for Chloe's birthday. This isn't all of it, but this is what I got. Well, some of it I got before yesterday, actually. I've just put it all in this bag so she doesn't see it when she comes around. First of all, I've got her this little hand sewing machine, which I think is so funny.
I think she's gonna love that.
I hope she does, because basically I saw a TikTok of hers recently where she really wanted to make a Ganni top because she didn't want to buy the Ganni one, so she wanted to. Have you seen it?
I actually haven't, no.
She wanted to like
sounds on brand for her.
Fashion one, so she bought a top, but I didn't see if she actually went any further through that process. But I thought if she's going to do more stuff like that, then a little hand sewing machine is so handy, because you don't have to. I know her mum's got a big one, hasn't she?
I think so, yeah.
But I know then you don't have to like get it all out, and I don't know, it's handy. I mean, I've got no idea how it works, but it also comes in this little bag that says itsy bitsy teeny weeny mini.
Oh, that's really cute.
I just thought it was cute. But yeah, then I got her some collage prints for her scrapbook, because she's a scrapbook girly, and they've got loads of different designs and like some slogans and stuff.
She'll enjoy that. I've also got her a couple of scrapbook bits,
Have
but
you?
they're different as well.
Okay, that's good.
Like mine are more sticker vibes, so she'll have a really good selection to scrapbook with.
Yeah. Oh, good. And then I got her this card, which is covered in cats. And then onto what I bought yesterday. I bought some mouthwash, boring. Some deodorant. I actually got Mitchum deodorant, which I've never tried before, but because...
Oh.
No.
Mitchum is literally all I use.
Yeah, I know. Jess and Maria bang on about it all the time. Does Abby use Mitchum as well?
I'm pretty sure she does, yeah.
But all of their scents were really confusing, so I went for Powder Fresh.
Got the pink one.
Well, there were a few pink ones. One was floral.
No, there should be a
Oh,
pink.
that is
there's a
nice.
pink, there's a purple, there's a yellow, and there's a white. Yeah, so that's the one I get most of the time. I get that or the yellow one usually.
Actually, I do recognise the smell now. Maybe it's just because of
From
you.
me, yeah.
But apparently this is very good.
I can't think I feel so passionately about deodorant, but the fact
I
that
know, but Maria does as well.
Yeah, we're both like that.
And then Charlie got this one, L'Oreal Men Expert, because he saw, I think, on TikTok that roll-on deodorant is better in the heat than spray deodorant. Normally, both of us typically use spray.
Oh really? I use roll-on.
Then I got 2 sets of lashes, which was actual daylight robbery. I normally get them on
Like
when they're on offer.
Yeah.
I paid full price for both. I ended up spending over £30 on eyelashes.
Are you joking?
I know.
God.
But I got a set of 3 of the light and wispy full length ones, and then a set of 3 of the 3/4 length ones as well, because I kind of alternate between these two. I don't know why I'm acting as if they don't have makeup shops in Orlando. They literally have like the biggest Sephora I've ever seen.
I'm so jealous.
Actually, maybe the New York one's bigger, the one in Times Square.
That is a pretty big one to be
Yeah.
fair.
Then I got some little mini hairbands. Sorry, the sun keeps going in and out, which is why the light's really dodgy. Oh, there we go. It's coming back out again. I got just some brown hairbands, because when I'm in Orlando, I think I've been trying really hard to think about how I'm going to stop my hair from frizzing. Oh my god, the light's changed again. And I think I've let my fringe grow out a bit so that I can, in theory, do like a few hairstyles with my fringe back, like sort of this. I might like tie it back or like plait it back like I did when I went to see the Jonas Brothers. I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but so I bought these so that I can have the choice to do that if I want to. Next thing I got was this Clinique High Impact Easy Liquid Liner. They've changed the name of this recently, but it's still the same product. I love this eyeliner. It's like a pen, and lately I've tried a couple of others. I tried one that was a liquid. I can't even remember where it was from. It ran out so quickly. I have still got it in my makeup bag. I think it was just like a Rimmel one or something. It was drugstore, but it literally lasted like 3 weeks. So it was all right to begin with, and now it's really like dried up. So I got this Clinique one again. Every time I stray from this, eventually I hit a point where I go, what am I doing? Just get it again. And the only reason I didn't last time is because it was out of stock. And I did have to go to 2 different shops to find it this time, but I've got it. And everything's fine.
Popular then.
Yeah, well, I also think they maybe don't make that much of it because the typical Clinique clientele are not liquid eyeliner girlies. They're older.
That does make sense. Yeah.
Based on when I worked there, I don't know if that's still the case, but definitely a lot of the younger clients only really came in because they were brought in by an older family member. Although I know that they have, with like Black Honey and stuff,
yeah, they've definitely
that's obviously gone really viral.
of...
Like they have, yeah, so maybe that's picked up a bit more for them now, I'm not sure. Then I got a new eyebrow brush. I needed one with a spoolie on the end because both my eyebrow brush and my spoolie that used to be separate, they're both dead now. I got this one from Real Techniques. It was quite expensive. I think it was like £15, which feels like a lot for just one brush, but hopefully it'll be good. Although it is a lot wider than I'm used to in an eyebrow brush, but I think it'll be fine. We'll see. But to be fair, because I've obviously had my brows done, I actually don't think I'm going to need a brush, hopefully for a few weeks anyway. Do I have the receipt? I'm trying to find out the name of the lovely woman that did my eyebrows yesterday because she was absolutely fantastic and so nice, and I forgot to make a mental note of her name for next time. Found it. Natasha. She also subscribed to my YouTube channel, so if you're watching, Natasha, thank you very much for my fantastic brows. And while I was paying, I didn't see, but Natasha ran after Charlie and handed him this little benefit kit. I don't know what's in here, so let's have a look. Free lash consultation voucher, some information about their skincare and a couple of little samples, and also a sample of the They're Real Magnet Mascara and the, ooh, Fluff Up Brow Wax. Now that's something that typically I wouldn't be able to use, but actually I think now that my hairs are darker,
I reckon you could.
I reckon I could as well.
I'm interested to see how that goes on your brows as well, because you never use anything like that.
I'm very interested. Because they do brow lamination at Benefit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to give that a go tomorrow. So if I look very shocked at the brunch, don't mention it. I was hovering around the travel minis for a while. I've got like some sort of disease in my brain where every time I go away I think I need travel minis. I don't.
No. I need the odd few because obviously I don't have a big case for Budapest.
Yeah, that makes sense, but I do have a big case.
Yeah,
there is no liquid limit.
Minis,
I don't need, like, if you're doing hand luggage only, then absolutely fair enough. Or if you're only going for a few days and you don't want to take a big thing. But like, I'm going there for 2 weeks.
Yeah, you need like...
I need that. What good is like a travel shower gel gonna do?
Not gonna do much.
It might buy me enough days to get myself to Target to buy a full size one. There's no point. So I had a stern word with myself. All of the girls are here and we are mid girlies meeting. I've made some...
Is this one yours?
Croissant. Yeah, for everyone. So I'm just dishing all of that up. But yeah, we're having a big girlies IRL meeting, talking about everything we've got coming up and everything that we want to be coming up.
It's chaos.
It is a bit chaos, yeah. But what can you do? I just lost the camera and realised that you're currently resting inside one of my cupboards and I'd closed the cupboard. Honestly, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Buying a 30 pack of frozen croissant from Costco was, I think, one of the best uses of my money so far this year. Here we are, eating croissant on the floor of the office. We've just finished our meeting and Maria has a birthday present to give me and Chloe.
Yeah.
Is it me and Chloe?
Yeah, it's you and Chloe. So, present concept for this year, yes, is Maria's box of things that you will like.
My favourite hot chocolate!
It's her favourite hot chocolate because it's her favourite hot chocolate.
Oh, that is the book!
Yeah, the book.
5 decades of theatre poster art from Broadway, off-Broadway and beyond.
Because we went to the Broadway Museum.
We did!
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick!
Cool. And the book jacket, annoyingly the back of the book jacket looks a bit weird,
also,
but you can take it off.
You know what I love about it is that it's got yellow on it and I'm really in a yellow phase.
You are in a yellow phase.
She's in a yellow phase.
So yellow.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
It's in yellow era.
I'm in the yellow era.
I love that.
What era did you just say you were in?
Yellow era.
Oh!
Taylor's in the yellow era.
Taylor Swift.
Welcome to your new
Era's
era, my
card.
yellow era. A Woodwick candle.
Oh,
Woodwick!
Because she loves
Craco!
Woodwick
Woodwick
candles.
some that doesn't make me
Yes,
cry.
yeah, exactly.
Stunning.
When I'm having a very tricky mental health time, noises make me cry, and so I shut myself in a quiet room and light a woodwick candle.
So now she's got a woodwick candle.
It's linen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like that. I thought linen was a good safe bear.
Yeah.
You know, very calming, very clean. She likes
And very
cleanliness.
woodwick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stunning.
She loves to crackle her
And
candles.
then her jelly cat I got specifically for the office.
Oh, it's an office jelly cat.
It's a girl boss. And
Yeah, sort of like on the thing or something.
please, what is it? That is so flipping cute. I love it. Did you
And you can like sit on the shelf and you can sit.
I love when they have the little VCR.
Yeah.
Sit in my office.
Liquid cheese in a bowl. Are you okay, Abby? Is it spicy? Oh, nice. We came here for this liquid cheese for Jess's birthday last year, so nearly a year ago now. And tonight we've finally come back.
And I've had it several times since. Well, I can't believe we've not been back for liquid cheese.
I know. We talk about it quite a lot.
How stunning it was.
Yeah. Oh my god, so good. Jesus Christ, what is going on here? Please. I really can't be bothered to drive to any, guys.
It's alright, I'll drive, I've got my car.
I just can't imagine spinning like that having consumed this much liquid cheese. Oh my god, I'm not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying this.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
But be careful.
My life just flashed before my eyes. At what point?
Good morning.
Abigail.
It looks like a wet myself.
It does, yeah.
Time to put on an event, girls.
Shall you put on an event then?
Are you ready to invite 40 girlies to brunch?
Yeah.
These are the prints that are going in our goodie bags. There's loads in the goodie bags this time, but this is the print that we've added in. It says, don't panic, none of us know what we're doing. We normally have a girlies IRL print in there, don't we?
That print was created with my brain.
It was true.
I wrote it out on Instagram stories for Jess and then just made it into an idea. Just made it into a print.
Yeah, you had the idea and I made it look nice.
Yes.
And it's so true.
Don't panic.
None of us know what we're doing.
And we
We really don't. Sometimes we do.
Yeah.
We've got a load more goodie bag stuff happening over there. Oh, I'll show you the crafting table. This is where everyone's going to be eating their brunch. We've got our own bar over there. And then through here, for these brunches we're also doing mood boarding sessions because they're like self-care themed brunches. So the cocktails are like self-care themed. And then we've got lots of different magazines and newspapers for scrapbooking. We've got a big table full of stickers. We've got a big table with these wiggly scissors that we used to have in primary school. Very excited about these. We've got glitter glue, we've got glue sticks, we've got all sorts. So people can build their cute little mood boards. So yeah, that's the setup. We're just putting all the goodie bags together and then it'll probably be time to welcome everybody in. Absolutely.
Yummy. I'm actually liking this. This is what I put into the goodie bags. We've got some lashes, we've got a close lip product and a kombucha.
Ooh.
Everyone seems so nice. That is the event done. We're all leaving, suitcase in hand. Trying to wrestle
I did that
the door.
very gracefully though.
Yeah, absolutely. We've left most of the girls, this is our Uber. We've left most of the girls in the venue, just chatting, having cocktails and stuff. But we've got to go because I've got a holiday to pack for. Okay, event is done. I feel very quiet after all of the events. They're really lovely. But my social battery is on 0. Charlie's just having a bath. and he is splish splashing about. And I am just about to put an absolute shitload of Philip Kingsley elasticizer in my hair. I love this stuff. And a couple of weeks ago, Jess introduced me to something she's started doing recently, which is really sectioning her hair before she puts the elasticizer in. And I tried it for the first time last week, and it was game changing. That's what I'm about to do, and then I'm gonna let it sit on my hair for about an hour. And then I'm also gonna have a stunning bath, and I'm gonna shave every inch of my body, and then I'm gonna put some fake tan on. Although I used to sleep in my fake tan, but now that I have a boyfriend, when Charlie's here, I feel like I can't sleep in my fake tan because that doesn't feel fair to him. So I might actually put the tan on in the morning. We'll see what time it is by the time I get out of the bath. So yeah, Jess said to separate your hair out into like the kind of size of strand that you would straighten. So I've maybe half that, like that. And just put elasticizer through it to make sure that it really does touch every single strand. Jess and I have both been on a bit of a hair growth journey because we both had our extensions put in at the same time and then took them out at about the same time as well. We've both been on a bit of a mission to grow our hair. But the first day she did this, I saw her and I was like, oh my god, Jess, what have you done to your hair? Because it literally looked like she'd had it like salon style. And she went, oh my god, I covered it in elasticizer, which is just like an incredible hair mask. And if you want a big bottle like this, I would recommend checking QVC because they often do really good deals on it. But yeah, the event went really well. It was the biggest one we've done, I think, and 40 people was a lot. Like, we've had days where we've done 2 events that have added up to more than that, but that was the most we've had like in one room. And it did feel like quite a lot of people, even though there are 5 of us, to like make sure everyone's happy and make sure you get to speak to everyone. So I feel like there were actually a few people I didn't really get to speak to this time, which isn't usually the case, but it was really lovely. I can't believe the event's done. I need to pack to go away. That was the last event that I will put on as a 27-year-old. And now the glow up truly begins. I want a fake tan. My hair needs a wash. I'm going to shave every inch of my body. It's going to be amazing. And then I think I'll feel a lot more holiday ready. I haven't even tried on any outfits yet because I want to like feel fresh and stunning when I try the clothes on. Hello, you okay? How was your bath?
Oh, so good.
God, I really do look like an egg right now, don't I? I'm just enjoying having a chat, to be honest. I love weekly vlogging. Maybe I should make them more regular. When I'm in Florida, I am going to make them more regular. Like, I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do it yet. I'm just going to see what feels right. But like, I think sometimes they'll be daily, or they might be like 2 days in one vlog. And then the plan was when I came back to go back to weekly, but I think maybe I'm having a bit too much fun. It's getting too out of hand. Maybe I need to start uploading more than once a week. Whenever I tie my hair up, when I have the mask in, Charlie calls me Miss Trunchbull. And then when I have fake tan on, he sings Oompa Loompa at me for hours, so at least I love musical theatre. And just like that, it is Sunday, the end of the week. I feel like a completely new person since this time last week. I did my big hair wash last night. It's feeling stunning. I also painted my nails this morning. They're just like pale blue, but then I don't know if you can see on my like ring fingers, I've got a few little sparkles. It's giving Elsa. I just sort of thought I couldn't really be bothered to do any like really complicated nail art, and also I wanted to make sure that it would go with everything I wanted to wear, but it didn't feel like I could spend my birthday in Disney World without a little bit of sparkle, you know? I have also fake tanned, so I'm looking a little bit less ghostly, which is good. And yeah, I'm gonna spend the rest of the day packing and cleaning and getting ready to go. I need to drop a key off at a friend's, and I need to take some bits to the Vinted lockers. And other than that, I think I'm ready to go. Well, thank you for spending the last week of me being 27 with me, and for getting to the end of this very, very long vlog. I love weekly vlogging so much. I have so much fun chatting with you. If you've been listening to the new Taylor Swift album, let me know what your favourite songs are. Mine is I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. So far, that's my favourite one, but I haven't listened to all of them. and like I had it on in the background but I wasn't really paying attention, so that's definitely going to be a job for on the plane, working out what my favourite ones are, as well as lots of editing because I've got lots of videos on the way. This channel is about to be pretty much taken over by the fact that I'm going to be in Orlando for a couple of weeks, so I hope you enjoy the holiday vlogs. I can't wait to take you with me. Thank you so much for watching and for being a part of making my 27th year so special. I will see you very soon. Love you, bye!